No, no, I was so the mine is there, okay, and I walked, and it didn't explode, and I aimed the missile launcher and fire it, and then when I put the missile launcher away, only then does the mine explode.
What? It's weird. We have to test that out. If you could just walk around that spot with the missile launcher and it won't explode.
Well, you can't move while you have it out.
Yeah,
You go to first person.
that's fair. I guess it was just really just frame perfect. just just equip the missile launcher right before it was about to explode.
That is a speedrun trick right there.
I don't know how if it always blows
Stinger
you up.
canceling. You can use that for some powerful death warps.
See, it manipulates the RAM so that it loads the last map and you're on Metal Gear fighting Liquid Snake.
Yes, new person. That is exactly what this is.
And then you escape the exploding base, and then you have to fight Ganon, who is transformed into a horrible monster beast. And only then can you save Hyrule.
Yes. So another vague meta thing about this elevator segment is that it kind of feels like it's a phenomenon that is very definitely the case in 2, but it seems like it's the case here in 1, that they wrote enough radio conversations where they wrote out a certain number of radio conversations worth of dialogue to do the story. And they recorded all of that because, there's not a whole lot of marginal effort needed in recording more voices and doing codec calls. And then at some point the amount of gameplay did not quite string out long enough, so they needed close to the end to start compressing all of these codec calls closer and closer together, rather than being able to space them out between set pieces. Well, here we are. It's time to warm up.
Time to get the suicide punch. Do it, Loon. Yes.
Lava, so comfortable.
Hey, we heated up the car.
Yeah. Was there a way to actually get that in Twin Snakes?
Maybe.
I think in Twin
ledge
Snakes you
grab
had
in Twin Snakes. But...
Yeah, you would ledge grab the staircase and grab it. I think in this game you had to sidle, but I don't know if you could sidle around a corner.
Sidle?
Yeah, scooch.
Yeah, when you kind of just
Sidle.
walk along a wall. Like, in Wind Waker when Link does his little stealth thing, that's sidling.
Scooching. You gotta scooch.
Yeah.
I know scooch, I don't know sidle.
Well,
Ain't no
scooch.
word I ever heard of. I know you like to throw your $10 words around here, Hawaii. This is a family street.
Good. There we go, warm key.
Alright.
Made warm by holding your
With the
enemy's
blood
close
of
to your body.
The blood of my enemies.
Your enemy's nothing with your own blood.
Why didn't I just hold this really close to my chest or something?
Why don't I eat it? Inside a human's warm, just put it in my mouth.
That's true. Just put it under your tongue.
If only we had some sort of portable heat source that we could apply to the situation.
If it changes form, then you know you have a fever. Done.
Just relax. Enjoy the elevator.
I knew I was under the weather lately.
Medicinal key cards. Very skilled work crews, very studious, quickly placing that camera.
I'm telling you, they're part dwarf.
This whole fort, really. Facility menaces with something.
Wonder how many mechanisms they needed to make Metal Gear.
All of them.
All of them.
Mine a whole
This
mountain.
project
out
needs
just to make-
2,000 mechanisms.
What? Alright, I guess we can think of something.
2,000 mechanisms and a bar of soap. There we go.
Gotta keep it clean.
Hi, crows. You're just gonna be
Aw.
down here for years.
Caw. They can survive. They've eaten Vulcan Raven, so they'll
They
be
got-
good for years, man.
Till the end of the earth.
Can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Just put them in
Hello,
storage.
Naomi.
What? You're in jail.
Campbell
Don't
and
call.
Meadows are busy right now. I'm on a different
Snake, they gave me one code to
Naomi.
call.
Is what the colonel says true?
I'm in Slammer. I can't use my highly advanced nano machines to get a signal.
Who are you?
I don't know myself.
I think they put lead in the
I
walls.
don't know my real name or even what my parents
Oh,
look
come
like.
on, Naomi.
I bought all my identification.
Just
but my
make up a
reason for
name,
getting
okay?
into genetics was true.
You can give
Because you
yourself a
wanna know
name,
yourself,
Naomi.
right?
Take control of your life. Stop being
want to know
dictated
where I
by the
came
past.
But my
I'll tell you
age,
my
race,
name.
anything.
It's Angela Lansbury. Shut up, Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Rhodesia.
Yes. Rhodesia
that
was
near
owned by
Rhode Island?
England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about
I've
the
lived on
past.
Rhode Island all
Isn't it
my
enough to
life. It's
understand
the
who you are
smallest state
now?
in the union. It's all.
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
No one understands my science.
I was alone for so long.
My crazy
Until I
side.
met my big brother.
Oh, so long.
You have had 30 years to find yourself, Naomi.
And him.
What?
He was a young soldier
What?
when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No.
Dang.
Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes,
Hmm.
he brought us to this
Big
land of
boss.
freedom. This America.
Did that ever happen in the other spin-off
Then
games?
he and my brother went back to Africa.
No,
to
they
continue
decided to
the war,
contradict this event instead.
And that's when it
What?
happened.
Of him recruiting Grey Fox in Africa in the 80s? Nope, he apparently met in Colombia in the 60s.
I vowed
What?
revenge
Or
until the fox
late
found
60s,
him.
early 70s, whenever.
I knew
Why'd
this
they
was my
change
How
brother.
old is
Portable
Grey
Ops
Fox?
is dumb.
Prayed for the day that I would.
Portable Ops is dumb and is
So,
rightfully
prayers
ignored.
answered.
Yeah,
It's
didn't
just not
Kojima
fair.
say
I waited
his B team
too
handled
long
portable
years.
ops? And they had no
Yeah, I
idea
think
what
so,
they did.
something like that.
Is that all
He
you
didn't
care
write it
about?
at all? Then?
Nope.
Portable Ops,
Oh.
non-canon.
2 years.
Maybe someday we will get the
All I
80s
thought
Africa
about
game.
for 2 long
It would be
years.
cool.
Like some kind of twisted obsession.
I would think,
mean-
like, if we got just an overall game about Big Boss's miscellaneous adventures that related to recruiting what became his team as of, like, the old ones and then
I'll have my
the
revenge
pretty
on
solid
them,
one.
too.
We know how he recruited his teams. He knocks them out and puts a balloon on their
Yeah,
heads
but
when
then,
they
like,
fly
have a whole
away.
thing of meeting the younger versions of
Dr.
all of these
Clark?
bosses.
No.
All of that.
That was my brother.
Like, what was he up to
Afterwards, I covered it up.
in Zimbabwe? What was he up to in Kurdistan?
That ninja.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the series spans so much history that I think the series could just go on forever.
There's all kinds of stuff that you can
Yeah.
address before
I
you're
wasn't sure
wandering
before,
back
but now
off
I
into
think I
sci-fi
understand.
territory when you're out of
The
history
final battle
ideas.
with you.
Yeah.
That's all he lives for.
I don't know what the fifth
Sure
one's
of
gonna
it.
be about. I don't even know who's in
No.
it. Is it Solid Snake or
Naomi,
some other
Tell me
clone
something.
snake? I don't even
About
know.
Fox die?
You know, they released a part of it that's like a demo.
Retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people.
Fox die.
First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body.
Tell me all
Fox dye
about
contains
biology.
Smart enzymes created through protein engineering.
Macrophages.
They're programmed to respond
Smart
to specific
enzymes?
genetic patterns in the cells.
You're
Those
making
enzymes
shit up,
recognize the
Neo.
target's DNA.
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They
I-
begin
I-
creating TNF epsilon.
I don't even know how
Hey,
you.
Naomi, maybe if you didn't spend all this time explaining how the virus worked, you could get around to answering the question of whether or not it targets us. When you're feeling all practical and open and receptive here, rather than
It's,
later when you're much more impassioned.
it's a lot of.
The victim
Like, what's
dies.
it targets DNA? Did she say?
Meaning the heart cells commit
It's
suicide.
scan, look DNA, and then produces the epsilon.
You must program that
This,
thing to kill me
this
too.
doesn't make any
Right.
sense.
Do I still
Like, you
have
need
time?
a lot of stuff to break down to get the DNA in the first place. So I
don't
don't think
blame
it's like
you
some
for
weird
wanting it
miracle
dead,
drug
but I
that you
can't
just
go
magically
yet.
get there.
I still have a job to do.
It's Kojima Land. There's always that miracle magic drug. What are you
Also,
talking about?
Snake.
It takes a bit of a while for Fox
I'm
Die
not
to
the
go
one
from
who made the
contact to
decision to
murder.
use Fox Dye.
Hmm.
It would be very elaborate.
You weren't.
I mean,
No.
I would believe maybe if
You
it
were
fucked up your
injected
heart
with
in
Fox
some
dye
way,
as
that
part of
probably
this
makes the most
operation.
sense because that's what it
Yeah,
does.
that
I just wanted to let
Yeah,
you know
that's what it does after the DNA reading is just to find the target. Then if it's on the right person, then it activates doing some
The
other
reason
stuff
I
to fuck
wanted
up the
tell
heart.
you was
They just try to find the specific lines of ATGC that say, "Oh, hey, this is Big Boss. We should kill him now."
Man, that is some complex. I would believe nanomachines at this point.
Well, the
Yeah.
nanomachines are basically viruses. When you're talking about things that tiny, you have parts made of individual molecules, and they just fundamentally don't behave the way large machines do.
What happened to Naomi?
Like you have a machine where quantum effects can be relevant to how the parts move.
Colonel, let me
Mhm.
talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that.
Yeah, I thought she
Right
was
now,
under
your
arrest the
job
whole
is to
time. Though I
stop
thought.
them.
Then
she
you
was
put her
arrested.
under double arrest.
Put her
Just
in the
reminding everybody, we're ready to carry out the sentence now.
Yeah, so Fox Dye would be a machine thing, not a virus.
Uh,
That
A
depends what you
virus
call it.
is a nanomachine.
That's true.
It's a naturally occurring nanomachine.
Mhm. Okay, I think I understand it now. It's a really complicated nanomachine to do all that.
Well, it's
Because I'm just thinking about all the microbiology involved and like DNA synthesis, and you're just trying to figure out sequence and all that. Fox Dye is a hell of a drug. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. Don't do Fox Die, kids. Ruin your life.
Fox Die, not even once.
Keep Fox Die off the streets.
Mhm.
Let me see. I am full up on stingers. Great. Yes, the double arrest.
Just-
They put you in the cage inside the cell.
It just kind of boggles. Like at first, it has to recognize it's you, and then it has to then go to the heart,
it
and then do
releases-
some wizardry there. and then-
Yeah, it produces some things. And
like that, he's still holding it and climbing the ladder.
just
It's like a waiter at a restaurant. You know, he used to do all this other shit while holding this.
well,
chaff
balance.
grenade. Whoop, whoop.
Moment of your time. They also have plenty of chaff that sits around on these scaffolds that I've been missing. If I had been, tediously collecting every one of them every time we've gone back and forth, I'd be full on chaff right now.
Why aren't you full on chaff? You've been
Because I
eating that-
haven't been collecting every single one that we've come across. Consequence. Hold on. There we go. Whoa, whoa. Tight spaces, not good for the controls.
Oh no.
Come on, get a move on here, guard.
Always and forever waiting. Welcome to Metal Gear.
It's the stealth game. You sneak around, you wait for things.
I know.
Waiting is a fundamental part of sneaking.
Yeah.
Snake, this is a waiting mission.
I'm tired of waiting. Just do stuff. Yeah, my friend, the PAL key.
Yes. My good friend Key.
Where's NTSC key? I'm pretty sure one of them runs at 50 frames per second and not 60.
No, why?
You don't want to use this, your NTSC key here. Need the adapter and just try and fiddle with that. It's just way complicated.
Like the frame rate, the voltages are different.
God.
Resolution will be slightly off.
Snake?
Oh no, you're double cross Snake. Oh, how could this be?
Who would have thought we'd be double-crossed in this sneaking mission?
Again, what?
You found the key.
Not
No,
our
thank
good
you.
and honest friend Miller. Please explain what treachery someone else must have committed.
Gratitude.
What? I don't
Sorry to
understand,
have
Miller. What
involved
are
you
you
in that
saying?
silly shape memory alloy business. What are you talking about?
They apologize for
That
the
silly
key card.
memory alloy business.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
Even with
My bad.
massive
We were just too lazy to pull that off.
couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot
I forget, does Miller have the accent or am I going crazy here?
In other words,
No, I
He
think he.
keeps the Miller voice going
the
for the
nuclear
duration of
device,
this
and we were
conversation.
all getting
Okay, then he just kind of... I thought Miller had
Yeah.
an accent, or... but...
our demands
No, he
never
just.
be met.
He just sounds
He's just a
American,
dude?
from what I
Alright.
recall.
Without the detonation
Then Liquid
code,
Snake
we
has
had
like
to
the weird
find
Australian
some other
accent
way.
for some reason.
That's
I always
what
thought it
we
was British.
Yes.
might
Oh,
know.
whatever, whichever.
They're similar.
What?
I mean, they're from the same country.
I thought we might get the
Well, it used to
information
be.
from you, Snake.
Hmm.
So I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter.
Yeah, we
Thanks to
we
Fox
understand.
You
We
mean you
understand
had this
that
plan
part.
from the
Thanks
beginning,
for
just to get me to input the
recapping us.
detonation code?
It's for clearing up what we already knew.
You didn't think
Okay.
you made it
Well,
this
stick.
far,
Let me
did you?
bring out the slides, Snake, so you understand what I did. Here's the flow chart.
I've prepared some handouts. If you look in the drawer
Loon, I
there
hope you
under the
prepared the
control
board.
panel.
Okay, it all began in the 1980s when you killed Gray Fox in Zimbabwe.
To me, their ace in the
In
hole is
Zimbabwe.
useless now.
So let me tell you about World War
Pentagon's
I.
plan
Snake.
to use you was
Okay,
horrendous.
so back in the 1960s, the big boss went into Russia, and oh god.
You were the only one who
Oh
Not
boy.
World War One.
We're gonna be here a while.
Then Dr. Emmerich's dad was in a secret project in Costa Rica to create supercomputers.
Where are you? Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
He just tapped Snake's shoulder. Oh,
Excuse me, sorry to barge into this conversation,
Covered at his
but
home. He's
Oh,
been dead
hello.
for at least 3 days.
how didn't we
My
notice?
codec link with Master was cut off, but Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
it's coming
Snake,
from inside
you've
the
been
house.
talking to
Me, dear
You've been
brother.
talking to yourself. Oh no, Snake's so crazy now. Oh.
Miller never existed, Snake!
There it is!
You may die now.
God damn it.
Snake, you've been calling yourself the whole time. What?
Link, are you taking crazy pills? Snake, have you been taking crazy pills?
Snake is really in charge. He is the
Ow.
terrorist. He's been trying to fight himself the whole
That's
time.
bulletproof
So crazy.
glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
Gear
I'll
Club.
try. Just hold on for a minute.
The Gear High Club.
Alright, there we go. So we just need to survive here in Poison Gas Room until
Yes.
Halloween. Close
Yeah,
the
just
door.
put on the mask. You'd think they would have realized you had a mask with you. You know?
It's been ages since we found this mask.
Oh crap, he has a mask. I didn't think of that.
Oh, blind.
Nope.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Acting security. I'm opening the door, Snake.
Last!
And he
Finally!
dies.
Now we can breathe again!
It'd be great. The Otacon opens the door and breathes in all the poison.
I'm opening the door! Ah! Hell no!
Snake, I can't breathe. What's going on?
This is not like my animes at all.
I regret everything.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon
Why
at
does he
your
have a
own
shirt on?
brother?
Why did you disguise
Oh.
yourself as master?
Oh,
That is
Liquid.
The guy without a shirt.
He
Why
is
doesn't he-
anti-freezing
Performed quite
peptides.
well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying
Does he have
the
a
same
tattoo
thing.
on his arm? Is that
What
the
the hell are
scar?
you talking
What's
about?
going on there?
Following
Probably the,
orders blindly with no
probably the,
questions asked, you
fox
lost your
tattoo.
warrior's pride and become nothing more
He has
than
a
a
tattoo.
pawn snake. What? Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages.
Did
it
like
was
this
all
old
just a
way of
diversion.
modeling like characters where you just
The
put
Pentagon
limbs
only
to the
needed for
body
you
and
to
just
come into
attach
contact
things.
with
There's
us.
always this
That's
clipping
what
going
killed
on.
the
Just
hostages.
magnetize the
It's
limbs to
just
the
another
body.
model that's next to the body model. Trying to make them one object, that would be too large.
You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox die. It can't be. Are you
That's
telling me
right, Snake.
Naomi was
You're
working
the
with
dead
Pentagon?
cow that they flung over the walls of our fortress.
But it seems
That was your
Dr.
mission
Naomi
here,
Hunter
to be
couldn't
gross
control
next to
so
us.
easily. What? We've got a spy working in the Pentagon.
The
He
sad
reported
truth
Dr. Hunter
revealed.
altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine.
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
He's so confident, but he's standing right next to the guy who
Anyway,
could potentially
it
kill
might
him.
be unnecessary.
Well, he's confident that he's gonna get the vaccine once he kills Snake and gets on with his business.
So cocky. He could probably die from here to the airport, man. He's standing right next to this guy that's infected.
But Ocelot, myself, and you, the
I got all the recessive genes, Snake.
I'm pretty stupid.
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary
When
twins.
I,
We're twins linked by cursed genes.
We're cursed twins! Ghost
No.
twins!
Oh,
You know, Liquid, if you have different genes, then you're not genetically identical to Snake.
He's not a scientist.
all the recessive genes. Oh, then you're not.
He's not a scientist, he's a soldier.
Completely different person. We're not
That's
related.
right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one.
I got sickle cell anemia, Snake.
So that's why you're so
How do you
obsessed
think it
with love.
feels?
Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate. He
What
always
kind of
told
love?
me I was inferior, and now I'll have
Why did
my
you say
revenge.
that, Snake?
You should understand me.
Is it love?
He's got love all
No.
People keep asking him about love.
Oh, this is the opposite. This is hate. Oh, the other thing. Oh.
Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you.
Shut
I'm
up!
like you. I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very
You're just like Naomi. Who? Oh wait, Liquid wouldn't know that.
Yeah, he's been listening into all our conversations.
Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this
My
glorious
cockpit wasn't even open. Not that even.
Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now,
This glorious new weapon, the railgun.
Time for Rex.
Oh boy. It's Rex time.
Rex time. If Snake hadn't jumped onto this elevator, then Liquid would have no way to get back to him.
She just left. Just, whatever. I'm out. They're gonna bomb this place anyway. Done.